Station's Judy Slate was on the scene.
As you can see behind me, the fire continues to grow. Now, one of the biggest obstacles facing the firefighters are these gusty winds.
This makes it uncontrollable. You have no idea what's going to exactly happen. It can just rip across someplace really fast or, change direction, throw spots out. So you have to be really careful of the wind.
The wind's so bad, almost all firefighting efforts halted, including water drops from this helicopter. Gusty winds pushed smoke into the air. By early Monday afternoon, an evacuation order for the South Boulder area and the small town of Mammoth.
They had what they call a trigger point, and when it reached that point, they were going to start the mandatory evacuations. It reached that point, and it is burning towards Mammoth down that canyon.
As I drove to the other side of the fire towards Mammoth, daylight dimmed by smoke, the sun turned red. People at the Indiana University Research Station near Mammoth watering their grass, hoping to save their buildings if the fire heads their way.
Well, there's a couple of ridges up there that are running east-west, and then there's some north-south that come off of it. They have timber on them, and they're just fire's chewing its way through them.
Now the station being used as a staging area for firefighters.
Any of our emergency people that need anything here, we've got sandwiches, we got food here. That's what this is. It's a big camp. They've already gone down there to use the big bathrooms that we have and all that kind of stuff.
Meantime, evacuees from Mammoth funnel out of the area.
Are you worried about your home?
Well, certainly.
Yes.
Certainly we are.
We're worried. We have lots of family photos and stuff that we don't have copies of.
The community of Mammoth is right where it's been for years, in the hands of God, and God will protect it or not according to His will.
This is South Boulder Road. You can see the fire burning behind me. This is the road that leads to Mammoth. It's about 3 miles up the road. The road now closed until further notice. I'm Judy Slate for Montana's News Station.
The news station's Judy Slate continues our coverage.
We're getting all the important stuff out of there just in case the wind switches directions. And
Yvonne Stott's one of many preparing for the bear trap fire.
some boats, four-wheelers, got to get the stuff out of here and come back for the animals.
So far, Yvonne, one of the lucky ones. Strong winds making this fire unpredictable, engulfing 2 structures so far.
The fire came across the river, came down off the hill here, jumped across the road, and it went up the drainage here.
This is what's left of one of the homes that burned on Tuesday. You can see the metal roof right here, and then over there, one of their vehicles.
It didn't take long. The flaming front went through, and then the house ignited after that.
Firefighters hoping to prevent this from happening to this home just up the road. A crew from Townsend arrived here this morning to protect the home.
We came in here and make sure the pumps are running for the sprinklers around the house, and waiting for something to back over.
And if the fire heads towards the house,
Light a backfire around here and let it burn up to it and wet it. Build a bigger line up and let the fire just come down, and we'd protect, the home in general.
and hope for the best.
It is pretty scary. I got to get some of these vehicles out of here and come back and stay with the house.
East of Ennis, I'm Judy Slate for Montana's News Station.